Hello, Destin. Hi, how are you? Hello. What's up, everybody? What's up? How are you guys? Hello, everyone. Yeah, we'll be building the DK1-TKL today. Okay, first, let me show you the keyboard. This is what we got here. So I got a few prototypes from GDK Lab. Sent most of them to all the content creators, and this is the only one I have left for now. It got the dark purple anodization case with brass, I think this is brass weight, and the aluminum bottom case. Laker colors, yes! Destin, you a Laker fan? Have you been watching the finals lately? Since day one. Good. OKC? I'm gonna say the Pacers. Yeah, Bob. I think they sent all of them to me. Hello, Jeff. Hi, how are you? I think GDK sent all the protos to me. At least that's what I think. About to leave for vacation. Yes, my flight is on this Sunday. Oh, no, you mean you're going to leave for vacation? Yeah, we're both going to leave for vacation. Nice. Florida, nice. I went to Orlando once when I was in college. Let's check the content here. So there are a few things that I want to stress about this keyboard. With the prototypes, I'm sure some of you have watched the review videos, including Scoot Bar, Exaltos. They all received, yes, exactly, plate-mounted steps. That's what I'm going to say. So during this group I run, GDK Lab will change all the PCB to the regular ones that are compatible with PCB mount steps. No more plate mount steps. That's one thing I was going to say. So in the group buy, during this group buy, the play options you see on the website, they will all be for the PCB mounted stabilizers. And with each kit, there will be a free set of stabilizers, PCB mounted, of course. Hello, Mango. How are you? Hello. Yeah, Stevie 65F. That's pretty strange. I think something similar with the DK1 60% keyboards too. That one only supports split backspace for some reason. Yeah, you know, the play-mount stabilizers they provided is actually not too bad because they are tuned and looped. I used them on another keyboard of mine and they are actually pretty nice. Like very easy to install and you don't have to tune them. Just pop them in and they work. And it's the same for today's stream. The Proto we have it only supports play-mount stabilizers. So this is what I'm going to use today. It's going to save us a lot of time because I don't have to tune it. It's already done. It's tuned and looped. There's a bit too much loop like in the housing, but I don't think that's gonna be a problem. Should be fine. And inside every keyboard kit, what you will receive besides, you know, the PCB, the plate, we're not going to use the foam today. You will also receive a metal artisan. A metal artisan with the GDK Lab logo on it. Yeah, that's a free gift. And if you choose the tri-mode PCB, you will have the 2.4G receiver right here. And this is the accessory pack. And you'll get a free cable too. So there is one free cable, one set of free stabilizer, one free artisan. Yep, that's pretty much everything in the case. And that's also the stuff you will get if you join the GB. Hello Mori. Hi, how are you? And this is what we're going to build today. Anode dark purple with brass weight and aluminum bottom case. Pretty nice, huh? Yeah, I got purple and I also have a silver one. Regal will look good, yeah, for sure. Haloboros, yeah, I thought about those, but you know what? The Keycap set I'm going to use today. Mori, you are going to like this one. Let me show you. You recognize what these are? Excuse me. Yes, DCS Richat. These keycaps, they came in earlier today, like this morning. And I was thinking, you know, maybe it will look good on the purple DK1, who knows. And this is actually my first DCS set. Not gonna lie. Good old DCS, yes. And I will use some clacky switches with it. Yeah, exactly. That's Agar on the desk. This is Agar with the EC kit. Never owned DCS. This is my first set actually. They feel quite different from GMK or Kikobo. Thank you. This is my first EC keyboard, and I like it. I like it very much. Short sound test, of course. Why not? Hold on a second. Let me get the play out first. Like, can you hear anything? It's so quiet. Yeah, it's super quiet. It's like a silent keyboard without the mushy bottom out. Yeah, like Topper. Oh, this wire is for 6.25U, so we gotta change it. Gotta change it to the 7U spacebar. Yeah, plate-mount steps are just too easy to install. Hold on a sec. Should be the other way around. Or not? Yes? No? Yes. Wait, what? Okay. Looks good. Doesn't type? What, their customer service didn't respond to your message? And here we go. All the steps are installed. This is so quick. Show Uni on stream. Yeah, I can do that later when we finish the build. Why not? It's somewhere in the house. And look who's here. Udon is here. Little guy shows up. How are you? Go play with your brother. And the switches we're going to use today are the Gateron stage. Gateron stage switches designed by Mori, of course. The follow cam, yeah, it's nice, right? Sage, finally, they are finally here. So some of you might know this. DHL Canada is currently on strike. My Sage switches were supposed to arrive about 7 days ago, but because of the strike, they were stuck in transit. And I got them today. So Mori, I think this stream is meant to be, you know, like both the Sage and the DCS Richat Keycap set, they arrived on the same day. They arrived on the same day when I was planning to do the DK1-TKL stream. I was meant to use them, you know. I was meant to use them for this stream. Yeah, it's meant to be. These are the modded ones. They come with TX film, hand looped, and yeah, that's it. Oh, and also film. It also come with TX films in it. Sounds pretty nice. Yeah, this one is 1.6 millimeter. Yeah. Yeah, it's, you can see it from the video, right? Like, it's a little bit difficult to put them into the alu plate. Yeah, but that's not a bad thing, right? They can sit tight on the PCB just like a solder switch. Yeah, taking them out. I'm not going to take this out. They will stay here forever. They will stay in this keyboard. Oh, what's going on? Hold on a second. Okay, my camera died for some reason. Face cam working, yeah. Let me think. I'll just use my face cam for the desktop view for now, if that's okay. My God, it's not the best look. I think I need to flip it. Changing to podcast now. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. My camera died for some reason. This works? Yeah. Let me see if I can. Yeah, it works, kinda. Yeah, kinda works. Okay, we'll do this for now. I'm going to charge my camera for a bit, and we'll be back on camera mode. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, the face cam I'm using, yeah, it's called Link 2 from Insta. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Gotta get the dummy battery. It's a good thing that this face cam is not too bad. Can be used as a main camera. steel plate for the battery slots. There are particular reason for that, like the CUs. Gotcha. I haven't tried sorry, I haven't tried like disassemble this whole keyboard, the bottom case and weight, but based on how many screws are there, I'm going to say it will be a little bit difficult if you want to, you know, change the battery or just take apart the keyboard. But I don't think you will have to do that. The one from Nokia phone. Yes. Let's take a look again. I was shocked when I first saw this. They do look like Nokia batteries. Yeah, those are the batteries for the Tri-Mod PCB. So if you choose the Tri-Mod PCB, but I don't think the batteries will come like separately. They should be pre-installed in the keyboard, if that's the option you go with. I think this is just the case with the prototypes. Like they send you something extra, they send you the extra part just in case you need them. Oh, and this is what GKD told me. Like, they said the Tri-Mod PCB, and the wireless connection function, like the entire system, are the same as the QK keyboards. So they are using the same suppliers. Okay, good. We're finally done with the switches. Which mount should we use today? Should we use gasket strip or the dumbbell? Dumbbells all day? Yeah, let's try those. And we have two types of dumbbells. One is dark, one's black, and the other one is gray. They come in two softness. I think the black one is, I couldn't remember like how many A's are they, but they should be the stiff one, and the gray ones are softer. We'll try the stiff one first. The gray ones bottom out a little bit too easy. Yeah. Let's try them in hand. Like the gray ones are much softer than the black ones. You probably can see that in the camera, or not, because the camera we're using right now is not very high quality. Okay, let's put it in the case. And one thing I gotta say is I think GDK did a very good job with their ball catch system. Because it holds up really tight. I personally have tried a few other keyboards with the ball catch system, including the TKD Cycle 8, EVO 80, and a few other boards from Neo and QK. I gotta say, I think GDK's ball catch is the best one I have tried. The reason is that it holds up really tight. Like, when I close the keyboard, I can lift it up just by pushing down on the sides of the top case, and the bottom wouldn't fall. It's super tight. And what comes after that, like the benefits of that, is when you type, you wouldn't hear any case pins, any pin noise. There is none. No pins. And which is not the case with the TKD Cycle 8. I'm sorry TKD, but I sold my Cycle 8 because of that, because it pins so bad. Too much noises. Let's test the PCB first. Looking good. Everything is working. Yes. Very good, very good. Everything's working properly. Yeah, such a fast build. That's what you get when the steps are lubed and it's a ball catch keyboard. And hot swap. Okay, it's my first time trying DCS keycaps. Let's see how they are. See, spacebar sounds a little bit dull, but we'll look into that in a while. Nope, not the right size. This is the enter key. The alpha sound pretty good, you know, judging from this one key. We got our 7 here, 7, 9. Oh my god. Pulse print. Okay, Jeff, this is not going to be a fast build. Look at all the keycaps I'm dealing with. I gotta say, DCS quality is pretty impressive. Feels very nice. Yeah, this is Richat. Just like what I said, this stream is for you. Sage with Richat. Ooh. I can already sense how good this will sound. You mean the keycaps? DCS sent them out 2 days ago, and they arrived this morning. Yeah, you remember Melissa was asking for my phone number like 2 days ago. And I thought it's going to take a while, but it showed up this morning. Worldwide shipping? Yes, we will. We do have different regional vendors for the DK1-TKL keyboard, but there's no region lock. Like, you can purchase from any vendor that you like. There's no strict region lock. Okay, this. I gotta be honest with you, I'm not used to this. Searching through keycaps. And I put B at the wrong place. But we're getting there. We are getting there. Yeah. Putting on the keycaps is the hardest part. Okay, F13. Where's F8? Come on. Show yourself. Where are you? Wait a second. Oh, here you go. Here you are. And tab, 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 right here. Sounds really, really good. Control. Man, I'm really struggling with this. Control right here. Another one. Alt. Right side Alt. Here we go. Awesome. What's in here? This is the numpad. Okay. Yeah. Hello. Hello, Thierry. What's up, man? How you doing? Starting up your morning, I guess? Okay, just a few more. Just a few more keys. We have home. Where's insert? Got it. Right here. Okay. This is like playing Find World. SP packaging. And you said for the production units, they're going to use better packaging boxes, right? So they will do something different with the production ones. Oh my. I gotta say, it turns out super well. Better than I expected. Let's take a listen. I'll turn off the music right now. This is how it sounds. The spacebar is funky, man. Listen to it. Listen to Sage in this thing. Ooh. This is nice. This is nice. Hold on a second. I'll show you the other DK1 keyboard I built a while ago. Let me put away all the keycaps for now. Yeah, this is the Mori combo. Yes. And I like it a lot. Looking good. I'll show you the other one. Here we go. So this is actually the first one I built about 3 weeks ago. This is anodization silver with copper weight, aluminum bottom. And this is how it sounds compared to today's build. Yeah, that's KAP Midas. Midas beige, beige alpha, and beige mod. Yeah, it's very clean. Silver with this. I think the badge is silver also. It's not stone washed. Just the silver badge. And this one is the black mirror badge. Yeah, sounds really deep. The switches too, I'm using the HMX cream latte in the silver one. So it sounds a little bit more on the deeper side. And the purple one we built today, it has this I want to say signature Gateron clack, so it's not very loud, but the bottom out sound is very clean. I've heard DCS keycaps are supposed to brighten up the keyboard, right? If I'm not mistaken, that's what I heard. Yeah, DCS is clackier. I mean, I can see why now, because when I look from the side of the keycap, I can see it's apparently thinner than GMK and Keycobo. And thinner keycaps should make the keyboard sound brighter and clackier. Yeah. Wow, that's super thin. That's almost like half of some of the PBD keycaps on the market right now. I've heard there are PBD keycaps that are 1.7, even 1.8 millimeter. Those are thick, man. The spacebar on the silver one is not very good, doesn't sound as pretty. A little bit plasticky sounding on this one. But this one with Gateron Sage and DCS, this spacebar slaps. I'll do a short sound test with each. I'll start with the purple one first. Okay, here's a short sound test. Pretty good, huh? And let's try the silver one. Sounds like a keyboard, yes. And both are alu plate. Both builds are alu plate. These keycaps, these are KAP meters, beige alpha and beige mod. Now I gotta say both sound good, but I prefer the one with the sage switches and the DCS keycap. I don't think these keyboards, work the best with HMX Saki switches. So this is cream latte. It could sound better with some other switches. But the brass and the copper weight definitely helps a lot. I gotta say this. Brass versus copper. Both looking good. Oh, and I'm missing 2 feet on this one. Let's put them on. Yeah, I personally love copper more than brass. Most of these copper weights, the brass weights, the yellow tone is too strong. The yellow tone is too strong, and I just personally prefer copper. Okay, we're good. Yeah, copper bottom is my go-to choice. Like, if a keyboard offers copper bottom, I wouldn't think twice. One of these, I'll bring the purple one. What do you think? I think the purple one is more interesting. You mean the badge? Yeah, you can replace it. You can replace the badge. Actually, we will offer the different badge options as extras during the group buy. So it's like this. There are I think 5 screws on the top case. Right here. There are 5 screws, and you can interchange the badge on the front. Yeah, the sage switches are looped and filmed and spring swapped. That's what makes them sound the best. I mean, when Mori was designing this switch, the goal he had was to get a long pole milky yellow. So in order to do that, you will probably have to mod these switches like you mod Milky Yellow. The springs I'm using for these ones right here are the TTC extra long springs. Those springs are 24 millimeters long. They bottom out at 55 grams, and they are very snappy. They don't feel too heavy, super snappy. And no spring crunch. That's the most important thing. Hold on a second. I'm going to check if my camera is charged. If so, let's look at these two keyboards with a better camera. Okay? Hold on a second. Okay, here we go. Now the main camera is back. Oh, that looks kind of weird. Okay, let's try again. Okay, looking good. The part 2 of my video. So the thing is, I'm leaving Canada on this Sunday. I'll be away for about 1 month. I'm going back to China to visit some of the keyboard factories. So I will start working on that series of videos when I come back. Thank you so much. Thank you. I hope the video was helpful, Yeah, I'll be vlogging when I go on the trip. I'll show you guys how HMX is like, how Keycap is like. If I got a chance, I'll visit Keygeek as well, and maybe Gateron, Bison. We'll see. We'll see. I'll be vlogging during the trip. Manufacturer vlogs. Yeah, Keygeek would be good. Most of the factories are in Guangdong, and Keygeek is in another province, so I gotta plan out my schedule. Bison, Gateron, and HMX are close to each other, but Keygeek is not. So if I want to go to Keygeek, I have to work on my schedule. Gotta plan ahead. Look at me. I have 3 keyboards on the desk right now. Yeah, And the sale for DK1-TKL will start tomorrow afternoon. I'll post an announcement in the Discord server when time comes. Pre-order for the Cheese 65. We're still working on it. Me and Ryan were preparing to get another round of prototypes. With the first round, if you watch my stream or the other content creator's stream, you will notice there were some issues with the case design. For example, the daughterboard slot was too small, so we gotta expand that slot a little bit. And the bottom case is too thick, like the room left for the PCBM plate was too small. It sits too tight in the keyboard, and the PCB could bottom out when you type, and that could cause the entire board to short. So yeah, there are a few more details we are fixing right now, and after that we'll get another round of prototypes from DDS. If the round 2 of prototypes comes out perfect, like with all the issues and problems solved, we will start the pre-order by then. Yeah, a little bit more time, a little bit more time for that project. So I think DDS, the schedule they have right now, the second round of prototypes will take another 1 month, I think. So we'll see after 1 month. We'll see near the end of July. Yeah, you see Agar. Yeah, you see Agar. I saw your video earlier today. You got 2 of them. I saw that. Will you be bringing one of them to tomorrow's meetup? The DCS one, yeah. Yeah, why not? I saw both one you had, they are built with cherry switches, right? DCS party, let's go, yeah. Let's do that. This one right here comes with the EC kit. Yeah, the EC one. I think Cape Defense did a really good job with this EC kit. Especially the switches, or I shouldn't call them switches, the domes, EC domes, I think. They were made by Texi, right? And they're not like the traditional EC kit you saw before, because you can hot swap the switches. I'm going to call them switches because they look like switches. They are hot swappable. Bring things from Swagkeys. There's no particular reason for that. Me and the owner of Swagkey, we actually have each other's contact. I reached out to him before and asked him about Night V2 stabilizers. Before the V3 came out, I was like, "Can we get some Night V2 stabilizers? We would love to carry those." And he said yes, but I think we both forgot about it. Like, that was a while back. Probably a year back. We talked, like, I was saying, can we get some nice stabilizers, maybe some switches? And he was like, yeah, of course, let's do that. And maybe we just both got too busy and forgot about it. Type Plus. Yeah, you know what? Kevin still haven't replied to my message. Oh, actually he did. Hold on. I think he replied to my message the day before yesterday. He sent me the quote for the stabilizers and I was like, yes, Kevin, please, we need 100 sets right now. And I asked him to get the invoice ready for us. So it should happen soon. We will have Type Plus stabilizers soon. Early July, I hope. You'll take 100, then I'll get 200. Half of them for you. 6U wires. Yeah, of course. I think we can get the wires separately, right? Like 2U wires and 6U wires. And we can sell them separately. Yeah. 6Us are so hard to find. So difficult to find. Oh yeah, they are. The Type Plus switch they made with Alex, right? I asked Kevin about those switches. And I think they are working with a manufacturer that we currently don't know who that is. But, you know, judging from the top housing mode, because I watched a few videos on those switches, judging from the top housing mode, I think this is just a guess. I cannot say anything for sure, like this is not guaranteed. I think those switches are made by Gateron, or at least the MOSFETs were manufactured by Gateron. This is purely just a guess, man. Don't take my words for it. Yeah, I have a few friends in China who are very close to Type Plus. They also got some samples and they told me they look like Gateron switches, and they sent me some close-up pictures. I took a look and I'm not sure about the bottom housing, but the top housing one, it looks like something that Gateron made. Yeah, thank you. I will appreciate that. We can take a good look at those. Like, purely judging from the mode. But it's highly possible that I'm wrong. "25 sets of TP steps." You mean in your storage right now, or you have used 25 sets? I will. I was planning to do that. I was planning to, you know, get a bunch of stabilizers and bring them back home. 5 on standby. I envy you. Like, if DK1 doesn't include a set of stabilizer in this kit, I won't be able to build it today because I ran out of stabilizers a week ago. Yeah, to harvest them back. That's exactly what I did. Jade up case switches. You know, there's a new one. So Vertex made the V1.2 as the new upgraded version of Vertex V1 switches. Have you tried those? Yeah, and also Cocoa Black. I mean, they're decent, but I can still hear the lift pin on the V1.2 switches. That's still not fixed. Cocoa Black, no crap noises. Oh, that's great to hear. That's a huge improvement for them. I mean, I can still hear some on the V1.2. I was hoping they would, you know, fix them on the V1.2 because I like the V1 switches, but the crap noise is just too loud on those. Which one? V1.2 or Cocoa Black? I think Bao is selling the Cocoa Black switches. Yeah. You're done with them? Yeah, sure. Sure. I'll give them a try. I really don't mind, you know, crap noises, but V1 switches were too deep and too quiet. So you can hear the crap noises even when they are in the keyboard, even when you are typing. I'll try. We haven't had any close connection with manufacturers like JWK or SWK. That's why we don't have that many switches from those manufacturers. Oh, that's great. In that case, I'm going to say they fixed those. They fixed it on the Cocoa Black switches. And I still have a few hundred JWK switches in my storage, like all the famous ones from 2 years ago. Like the ones called Retro Light, White Jade, and what are the names of those switches? The Graphite? No, I have all of them in my storage. The good old days. I looped all those switches, was going to use them in my builds, and then HMS came out. Yeah, I'll try. I'll try to bring more switches from different manufacturers, like JWK. But to be honest, this is what I heard. There were some rumors that JWK right now, keyboard switches is no longer their main source of income. They changed their direction to other industry. Yeah, there are some JWK switches from the early days. You know, modding cannot fix them. But back in the days, I wasn't too sensitive to the crap noises. So basically, all of my keyboards came with JWK switches before HMS came out. SWK is really good. Yeah. Very clacky and clean. I actually tried to customize one switch with SWK. I reached out to them, asked for samples, but they kind of ghosted me. So that was the end of the story. No follow-up. But their switches were, I shouldn't say were, they are very good. I have all the SWK switches that Swaggy makes. Hold on a second. What does this mean? Alex is raiding? What's up? Hi. How are you, Alex? Hold on a second. Let me go to your stream. What's good, everyone? Hi. How are you guys? Oh my god, 200 people. Hey, what's up? Hello, you guys missed the main part of the stream. Like, the build is already done. It's right here. But welcome. Thank you for coming. Yeah, man, I was going to ask, like, is Alex coming tomorrow to the meetup? For the best part. Okay, not a problem. You'll get what you ask for. So, we have 2 builds today. I'll do sound tests one by one, okay? Let's try the purple one first. So, the build is Gateron stage switches with DCS Richat Keycap set. Here we go. The spacebar is my favorite part. And here we come, the second build. The anodization silver with copper bottom case and weight. Copper weight actually. The bottom case is still aluminum. This build is KAP Midas keycap set and HMX cream latte switches. So it's on the stocky side. Yeah, it sounds sturdy. I personally prefer the purple one. I prefer the purple one better. Aftermarket bump-ons. You mean on the bottom case? Oh, the plates, both are aluminum plates. And 1.6mm hot swap PCBs. I don't think they need aftermarket bump-ons. But yes, you are correct on that one. The feet are too shallow, they are too thin. If you can get, thicker feet from aftermarket, I think that will work better. Hold on a second, let me show you the feet. Yes, you can hear it. It's a bit too thin. It's a very thin feet. Right here. Yeah, so yeah, I agree. Thicker feet would help. For sure. Both are aluminum plate. This is KP Midas, PBT keycaps, and the purple one is DCS. DCS is ABS, right? ABS double shot keycaps. Ask them to ship out 2 sets. Yeah, I'll talk to them about that. I'll talk to them about that. Shouldn't be that difficult. Hello, hi. My favorite anno finish. I have seen 3 colors in person. The first one is the silver one. Second one, this is dark purple. And the third one is titanium, I think. And I gotta say, after the builds, I like dark purple a lot. So this one, right here. Dark purple with brass weight and aluminum bottom case. This dark purple is really nice. Super smooth. And the badge is black mirror on this one. But their silver is not bad. Like, you can't go wrong with this color. Me personally, I go with silver as many times as I can. As you can see, another silver board on the desk. Silver anno is my favorite. I gotta say this, it's kind of a shame that we will not be getting the special finish on the TKL. That's a bit of a shame. I like the special finish a lot. Like the one we see on the DK1 60%. The special finish, Jeff, you remember the 60% we saw on the frontier? That's the special finish. You know, the ones with the, yeah, the liquid texture. Yeah, it's super good. The liquid finish is super good. They did a small in-stock batch for a small batch of liquid finish for China and Vietnam, but those 2 runs were in stock, so limited in-stock runs. And I asked them if we can get those, you know, liquid colors for the international GB, and they said maybe not this time, for some reason. Yeah, I asked, like, I told GDK there, a lot of people like this finish. They want the liquid finish case. But they still said no. I don't know why. And they said they will offer that option on the 60% later on. Not sure why they wouldn't do that for the TKL though. Yeah, I agree. Celadon, it looks awesome. Let me check the picture again. The Celadon color, I mean, I haven't seen it in person, but it looks very good in the pictures. I think it will look close to the so-called Tiffany color in person. With boundless Jetaka? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I agree. They need to do that, yeah. Oh yeah, of course. Copper versus brass. So they actually have copper and brass weight. The bottom case right here, this part, it's still aluminum. Yeah, I'll be away for a month. You can still message me, why not? But I'll reply to your message in a different time zone. This is copper, this is brass. The brass looks a little bit too yellow in the camera. In person, it's normal. It's not that yellow. But I'm thinking about getting a third one. No, I'm thinking about getting one with copper weight and copper bottom. Because, you know, with the aluminum bottom case, it doesn't feel complete. I need the whole bottom part to be in copper. You're welcome, no worries. Another thing to note is for the group by this time, the spray coated top case will only be able to be paired with coated bottom case. So if you choose any top case options that is spray coated, the bottom case material can only be either black coating copper or gray coating copper. So that's something to note. But for the weight part, you can choose aluminum coating weight or brass. And brass, it can be coated brass or brass mirror. Yeah, the banner B-roll. I wonder who made that. I wonder who did that. Thank you though, it's a really good B-roll. It looks awesome on the website. Like, it's very fancy. It's the first time I'm using a video as a banner. The extra badges don't have prices, so I'm going to let you in on a secret. If I can do this, the badges will come for free. The extra badges. At least the first one you buy will be free. That's what I want you to do. Like I was thinking, letting everybody choose a free badge. And I'm waiting for confirmation from GDK to see if I can do that. There a way to get a secondary NESM PCB. Actually, if you would like to get a second PCB for the Z1 keyboard, I would recommend reaching out to NESM Studio directly. I think they have some more stock of those. Do you have their Discord? I can send it here if you don't have it. Just talk to them in Discord server and they'll help you out. Yeah, you are welcome. Will do. Hold on a second. Having too many keyboards on the desk is not easy. Copy, okay. Let's see if this works. Yeah, here we go. Here is NESM's Discord server. Yeah, I was looking through, all the badge options. I think they all look great. Like this silver mirror badge was the first I saw, and I was like, okay, the badge looks okay. It's not that fancy, it's just fine. But after that, I saw the black mirror one. I saw the stonewashed one. Especially the stonewashed ones. I think those are just fantastic, So I was like, maybe I would just go try to, get everybody a free badge, so everyone could at least try the stonewashed badge. They're really cool. Alright everyone, think we're near the end of today's stream. And by the way, I'll be going on a business trip for the next month. So, customer service emails, chat, and Discord tickets will be answered a little bit slower than usual. So, if you have any questions, if you need any help with your orders, feel free to leave me a message, either via email or Discord is fine. And I'll reply to you when I wake up. I'll be going to China and I will visit a few keyboard manufacturers, switch manufacturers, and keycap manufacturers such as Keycap, and I think I will be doing some vlogging. I'll post some videos on YouTube, to show you what these factories look like. I think it will be fun. Maybe I'll be the first to do that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Catch some B-roll. I gotta learn that. I gotta learn that first. I gotta learn from the best. Gotta learn from Jeff. I'm going to post food, of course. I'll send you guys food pictures for sure. Thank you everyone. Thank you for watching today's stream. Hope you liked it. This build really surprised me. Came out way better than I expected. You wanna see jjajangmian? No way. For sure. I'll send pics of those. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you for coming by. I really appreciate it. Thank you for coming today, Destin. It's great to see you here. Right, everyone. I'll talk to you later. I'll be doing streaming again once I come back from the trip. So I'll see you in 1 month. Or I'll see you in the vlog videos, if I post them like in the middle of the trip. Either way, I'll see you. Have a great weekend, everyone. Thank you very much for coming to today's stream. Thank you. You wanna rate out? Oh, streaming F1. Yes, of course, why not? But let me check out how can I raid. What should I do? I'm such a Twitch noob, man. I don't know how to raid. Okay, thank you. Do I just click this link? And what's next? Should be on the dashboard. Huh. Let me check. Hold on. I'm going to do this. How to raid on Twitch. I'm going to Google it. Let's try if this works. Kevin, we're coming for you. Let's try if this command works. Okay, it worked. Nice. Awesome. Right now. Okay, I'll see you guys in a bit. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you. Thank you for coming to today's stream. Thank you, everyone. Goodbye. Thank you. You too. Have a good one. Thank you.